Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
This week's plot so far is by Jeremy Shelton.
Fuck yeah!
Miserable piss man. Rave Dicks. That is the best start to a plot.
Yeah, that is.
Miserable piss man, Rave Dicks.
Yeah, good.
Has driven the posh turd kids to a motorway pontins. But it's not any pontins. This one is fancy. Yeah. The children are given individual rooms because children crave nocturnal isolation and to sleep alone in a strange place. Because, you know, it's not as if some kids are afraid of that sort of thing. And also because it's more expensive. Nigel gets down to lying on a bed and nothing more with Jenny, so she's basically his girlfriend now in kids' standards.
I suppose so.
It's basically true, yeah. Tommy, Danzy and Brent do robbing of the presumably only vending machine and decide to give the proceeds to charity to cleanse their immortal souls.
Oh, yeah.
And the twins, Cara and Sarah, turn the lift into nothing more than a metal cupboard with bin magic. And the fat one goes looking for more food. Yeah. Finn.
He's not called Finn, he's called Albert or Gret or something.
Arthur. Yeah, you idiot. Yeah, like, you don't know what his name is. His name's Albert or Gret or Steve or something. Right, so you may remember we're in the hotel corridors.
And we pick up the story with Carlos, who's out of his room and has just been found by Ms. Stone.
Where do you think you're going? Demanded Ms. Stone of Carlos,
Oh, yeah.
who was dressed in blue. Oh, sorry, who was dressed in blue and white striped pyjamas, and his royal cape, which was purple with gold braiding.
Yeah, gold braiding.
And didn't match particularly well with the pyjamas.
No.
So he is actually royal, right?
Yeah.
And he's took his royal cape with him, right, on this school trip. And when he's got in his pyjamas and he's gone, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just quickly put my cape on and go and rob the stamp machine. That's what's happening, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Put my crown on.
Yeah.
Put my crown on, get my sceptre.
Yeah, get on my horse. right
down
the corridor. Right down the steps.
And rob it.
Rob it. Yeah. It's unusual that a royal person wouldn't have, like, proper, like, fucking, like, bodyguards and shit with them. Or at least a butler or something.
Yeah, it's unusual that a royal person wouldn't have a butler with him. You're absolutely right.
It is.
Where's his butler? Why isn't his butler carrying his cape? Okay, so where do you think you're going? It's dressed in. Oh, I've done all that. So he's wearing a cape. Okay, I am going down to the hotel's lower levels, where I shall ask a maid to fetch me some milk. Okay. Well, this is a surrealist twist. You will do no such thing. It's weird. I will.
Yeah, you go, Prince Carlos. Go get your milk.
No, you're going straight back to your room.
Without any milk.
So you may remember that Nigel was trying it on with Jenny in her bedroom. Remember
Nigel,
that?
yes, Nigel's the habitual liar, right?
Yeah, he's the ladies' man, and Jenny is the lovely hair girl. She's got lovely hair, and that's enough.
Green eyes, right?
Yeah, okay. So let's find out what's happening with them. In room 515, Jenny and Nigel were talking about the holiday ahead when Derek burst in. Caught you red-handed, he said. What do you want about? Jenny asked Derek. What do you want? Jenny didn't trust Derek. He was always looking at her, strangely. as if he intended to suddenly jump at her and bite her head off at the shoulders. "Step outside, Nigel. You'll not bother Jenny anymore," said Derek as Marcus arrived. It looked like Duckass, basically. Said Duckass, Marcus arrived. Said Derek as Marcus arrived. "Step outside," Derek said to Nigel. "Gladly." "Think about what you're doing," said an overly exasperated Marcus to Derek. "I know what I'm doing." No is underlined, you see. "Right," said Nigel. "Come on, then." The two lads left the room, slamming the door behind. "I'm not a trophy.
Hey.
I'm not a prize to be won by whoever wins some bloody fight. I do have a mind of my own.
I think I know where this is going.
I'm a person," screamed Jenny at the door. "I know," said
the
Marcus.
Oh, I'm a door, said the door. What are you talking to me? I'm a fucking door. I can't reply. Oh, no, what am I doing? I'm replying. I'm a talking door.
"Excuse me, Mr. Flug. Could you stop standing in front of my door and pretending to be a door? You're not a door."
I'll just take this door suit off then, shall I?
Yes, it's not very convincing. Just a T-shirt with the word door written on it.
I'll put a balance this plank on my head. And look, here's a knob. Would you like to turn it? If you turn it, I'll open. Well, that's all well and good, but let's find out what's happening now with Carlos.
"Another milk, please."
Is he in the fucking casino?
I think so,
milk?
because then it says, "Certainly, sir," said the barmaid.
Certainly,
"Certainly, sir," said the barmaid, taking his glass and refilling it with milk from the fridge.
She's a wench from her boobs.
Would you-
big jugs, I'll squeeze some out for you, my lord. Yeah, thank you very much for your titty milk, Mrs. Wench. Oh, sir. Sir. You'd like to suck it straight from the source.
"I would like that very much, thank you."
I'm only 12. I'm only 6 years old, but I
It's
like
just
it.
normal for me. When I'm at home, I'm always sucking the servant's boob. "Certainly, sir. And would sir care for more digestives?"
Digestives.
No, thank you.
Casted crumbs.
"Don't want to end up fat," said Carlos,
Wow.
who was sat at the
He
casino
was
bar.
6, I thought you were going to say then. He was 6 and really didn't need to be worrying about that. Although he's seen Albert or Gret Binchley, so he knows.
He's seen Gret Binchley with his 2 suitcases of cake, and he's like, I don't know at what point between one biscuit and 2 suitcases full of biscuits. Right, I don't know where the line is, but I know Arthur's fat, and I don't want to become
One
him.
suitcase, isn't it?
Stop before you get to a suitcase, and you're all right.
If you find yourself unlocking that second suitcase, you know you've gone too far.
The same day, you're like, okay. If you find yourself finishing the second suitcase and raiding a snack machine,
Yeah.
then you know you've gone too far.
If you're robbing Kendall Mint Cake. So you need to step back and take a good long look at yourself, don't you?
Yeah, because you've got your 2 empty suitcases and you're like, fuck, I can't get through the night without more Kendall Mint cake. Yeah. You probably should have taken a long odd look at yourself some time ago. In the other bar, a disco was taking place, so he had left there to come to this very slightly quieter one. He was watching people playing on the various games and was thoroughly enjoying himself, even though he wasn't taking part.
Yeah, well, he's not allowed. He
No.
shouldn't even be in the bar.
No. Drinking milk. The bar. I mean,
I mean, he's in a casino, though. You're not allowed in a casino.
yeah, he's in a casino bar drinking milk, and the barmaid's all like, "Oh yes, sir, it's fine, no problem."
Yeah, and the
here."
barmaid's got her boobs out. She's just squeezing milk into his mouth. What kind of establishment is this?
This is a weird place. The least of their problems is an underage kid in the casino. I mean, it's like way worse than that.
Yeah.
Right. So he was okay. The barmaid returned his glass. Carlos fetched out some money from his gold thread purse and paid her, giving her a generous tip. "Why, thank you, sir." I mean, you've written her as a wench. Why, thank you, sir. "Now, after I have finished this, I think I shall try my hand at this casinoing lark.
You fucking won't, kid.
Can you suggest the best things to play on?" "Well," said the barmaid, "the best thing is to play on the bandits."
Is it?
Yeah, okay, kid. Yeah, absolutely, kid. When you finish drinking milk at the bar, go and play...
Pac-Man is for you, okay?
Yeah. No, the slot machine. Go and play the slots. That way you lose your money slower.
I'm a wise child.
Oh, no, sorry. She's...
I'm not a wise child.
No, it's not the child, this is the barmaid. And also, she didn't say that. It says, the best thing is to play the bandits. That way, you lose your money slower, she thought to herself.
Oh, she thought to herself, no, I mean, I'm a wise child.
Oh, you're a wise child. I think he is,
because
right?
I know that you always lose, but you just lose slower.
Yeah. When did you forget that?
Well, I didn't. It's just that, like, I was, but now I'm an adult. I get to play slots with £100 a spin, so you don't lose slower anymore.
It's not true anymore.
You lose quicker.
Thank you. Carlos finished his milk, jumped down from the high stool he had sat on. There's always so many extra clauses that you got to... The high stool he had sat on after he'd walked into the bar and ordered some milk, and which he'd been sitting on when he drank the milk, but now he wasn't sitting on because he jumped down from it.
Yeah.
And
devil's in the detail.
Wandered over to the slot machines. They all looked very exciting, but one in particular caught his eye. It was gigantic, stupendous. £10 a go, but a jackpot prize of £10,000 in a motorway service station hotel, which was had a space portal to Las Vegas in it. Meanwhile, just a few yards away, Rafe was refusing to leave the roulette wheel. No way! I tell you, I'm onto a winner. I'm bound to get it this time. Law of averages and all. Mm-hmm. Okay, but this has to be your last game. I won't need another game after this, because I'll be rich. The roulette wheel started to spin.
Well, what's he put on? He's going to be rich. How much money has he put on?
The ball whizzed around the sides, being knocked about by the spinning wheel. Mm-hmm. Red 5, red 5, red 5. By the way, asked Tom, what are you betting? I thought you were out of money. Can't they see it on a roulette table? Can't they see what he's bet? I've kept my bet secret. Instead of putting it on the table, I kept it in my pocket so no one would know how much I bet.
Yeah, red 5, yeah.
Sorry there, sir. That's not how roulette works. Oh, flaming
Well, I should know. I'm a roulette banker. Trevor, welcome to your first day as a roulette banker.
I'm quite looking forward to being a roulette banker.
You can't be a roulette banker. No such thing, Trevor. Then why did you invite me here to be one? Don't know,
Can I be a croupier while I'm here? No, you've been employed as a roulette banker.
So you're going to have to not exist and be fictitious.
Okay, so so I thought you were out of money. I am. So what are you betting? The bus.
Yeah.
Oh, said Tom, and then the realization of what Rafe had said hit him. What?
But think about it, guy. Think about it. If it comes up, I'm going to get 35 buses. I'm going to glue them together to make a master bus. That'll travel through time and space in it.
More buses means more motorways.
Think about it. When I glue all those buses together, we'll already be in Portsmouth because the bus will be so long.
I mean, we won't, but the bus will.
Yeah, the bus. We'll have to walk the length of the bus.
Yeah, we'll have to walk to Portsmouth
through the bus.
Fucking stupid plan, but at least we'll already be there. I think you might need more than 35 buses to reach Portsmouth. Because that's not how roulette works, right? I know in movies you can, like in movies they can just throw their car keys on or whatever. Although that's usually in a poker game or something.
Yeah,
it's not on a roulette table. It's not someone going, "I'd like to bet my Porsche." Well, that's not how roulette works.
Not in a service station.
Not in any roulette. Maybe in a private roulette game or something.
But not
in a casino. You can't just start throwing buses.
Not the one next to the Esso station and below the McDonald's.
No. Yeah, because that doesn't exist. Yeah. But even if it did exist, any public roulette wheel, you can't just bet your car.
No.
And especially not a bus that you don't own. Yeah. All right, so Rafe has bet his bus. So he's going to win 35 more buses. Yeah. All right, so... The coach, exclaimed Ken, who was also totally amazed. Mm-hmm. Call off the bet. Too late, said Rafe, as the wheel spun down. The ball continued to roll for a few seconds.
It goes up in the sky and it comes back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Before stopping.
Oh, yeah, go on. What? On.
black.
Oh, fucking
29.
Oh, no! Why did I bet the bus?
Oh no! Now we've got to live in this motorway service station, and we can't because I've bet all the money, and we can't. We've got to walk home, blokes. Come on, everyone, walk home.
Is there anything else I can put on?
The three of them.
Law of averages.
The three of them were totally quiet. Rafe sunk his head in his hands. Ken stared at the roulette wheel, hoping there had been some mistake, and Tom.
Yeah, what?
And Tom lay on a space on the floor
Okay, yeah.
where he had chosen to faint.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
That is a weird way. It's just again that weird back to front way of doing things. Sometimes you go.
And Tom fainted.
Tom, yeah, Tom, yeah.
And
But, Tom lay on a space on the floor where he had chosen to faint. So now we're going back to Derek and Nigel.
Right.
You may remember Derek as being the glasses-wearing, spotty, not enough feet idiot who writes poetry.
He's the bumhole poet. Yeah.
Yeah, he writes poetry specifically about Jenny's but he loves a bit of poetry.
Yeah.
Whereas Nigel, all right, he's a liar, but he's a bit cool. He's got muscles.
Yeah, he's got muscles.
And they both got a thing for Jenny. They're both after Jenny.
They want Jenny.
And now they're fighting over her. Ugh! Screeched Derek as another punch was landed on his spotty face, bursting a zit and causing a spray of pus to spatter on his eye.
Oh.
Derek swung his arms blindly and received a thump in the stomach. Right, he screamed, now thoroughly flushed and angry. Now! He lashed out a leg, kicking very high, something he had learned from the dance lessons he took that he told no one about. He caught Nigel under the chin.
Yoicks. The can kick high.
Yeah. So he caught Nigel under the chin. Then the two grappled and fell to the car park floor.
Oh, they're outside.
It's the first mention of where they are. They were outside
There you go.
the hotel, fighting around the cars and buses. Suddenly, they both found themselves...
35 buses.
Yeah, we've got to have them ready.
Got 'em ready.
Just in case. Well, when you put the bet on, they're like, quick, go and buy 35 buses. Oh no, he's lost. Go give those 35 buses back.
Give them to charity. Go and put them in the charity tin in reception.
Oh, it's full of crisps.
Yes, now we can't fit 35 buses in that charity tin because of the crisps.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to those guys anyway?
Which ones?
one-
Well, didn't they go off
We'll
to...
have to find Polly because
find
she knows
Polly.
about Jesus.
Yeah.
And therefore we'll know what to do with stolen crisps.
Yeah, that was their plan.
Yeah.
Let's go and ask the religious girl what we should do with our stolen crisps.
Worms.
So suddenly, they both found themselves being lifted off the ground by a chap with a moustache
Oh.
and a navy blue outfit, which just had to make him a policeman.
Oh.
The two boys... Yeah, that is what he's going to sound like. The two boys looked at each other, then at the policeman, and then at each other again. Derek winked at Nigel, and Nigel winked back. Oh, right. And then they did bumming.
Yay!
The policeman joined in.
With his traction.
Hello. And with a sudden movement, using his free arm, Derek pulled the PC's large helmet over his eyes.
Yeah.
And Nigel,
helmet.
yeah, it's massive helmet. It's like really huge.
Toting his penis, right?
Derek pulled it over his eyes, and Nigel kicked the poor fellow
In the ghoulies.
on the shin, which, as most people know, is very painful.
So basically, there's a proper on the beat Bobby, like just hanging around the motorway.
car park of this motorway service station. Yeah, absolutely.
Just patrolling.
Just looking for any children who might be having a fight.
You've just been walking up and down the motorway all day.
It's a very boring job. I never have anything to do. But finally, I have found something because of you two children having a fight.
Troublemakers.
Yeah. And, oh no, they have attacked me. He dropped them and attempted to pull his helmet back up, and they shot off towards the entrance. Their
Fast friends they are now.
their dislike for each other seemingly forgotten.
Yeah, because if they hadn't forgotten it, when they ran towards the door, they would have been punching each other as they'd gone, right?
Yeah, totally. But now they've got that camaraderie that comes with assaulting a police officer.
Yeah, they have.
They better get on with each other because they know they're going to spend the next 5 to 10 years together.
Yeah, they're going to be bumming each other in prison for the next 5 years, yeah.
Okay.
None of Jenny's sweet smelling asshole for them.
I've written a poem about your bum, Nigel.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds great. Tell me it. I love your nice smelling bumhole. It smells like candy floss. When I close my eyes, you're just like Jenny. Okay. Share a cell in prison and Derek's writing poetry about Nigel's bumhole and how it starts for 10 years.
Okay, so last week you may remember that there was an assault on a vending machine.
Oh, the Operation Vending Machine, yeah,
Yes.
which was Tommy, Danzy and Brent, right?
3 fully rounded characters.
And they succeeded. They got
did.
the crisps and cake out of the vending machine, but then they went, oh, hang on, we can't keep this.
Yes, that would be stealing.
That would be stealing. But rather than, I don't know, put it back, they decided that they'd better donate it to charity.
Yes, they're going to donate it to charity. And who better to speak to about donating a cake to charity?
Than someone who knows all about God and therefore donating cake to charity. It's Polly. So they've gone to see Polly to see if she thinks it's a good idea to donate cake to charity or not. Let's see what she says. You don't give food to charity.
She knows.
Laughed Polly. You give money. I mean, you do give food to charity, like food banks and so on. I mean, it just has to be the right charity. You don't, like you say, you don't put crisps in a collecting tin. But
Like, we don't know any food bankers, but we don't know a roulette banker. We can give him the food. You know, we give him chips. He said he wants chips. The roulette banker. You doing giving food to charity? What you wanna go and do that for?
yeah, that's what she says. But we don't have that. Money. But we don't have that. But we do have food. Then eat it. Why don't you eat the food you've got? Suggested Polly. That's what you usually do with food.
She's a smart one. But they're glad they went to her. But she's right, you know. You do eat food.
She's got a point. But we want to do the right thing, persisted Tommy. Not realising that he had already robbed a snack machine. And what was the point in robbing the snack machine if they didn't plan to eat any of the food? This is the weirdest thing.
It was an exciting thing to do, wasn't it?
But it's weird that you would, even if you find that exciting, that's fine, that's understandable. But then to suddenly become moral people who've just robbed a snack machine and therefore don't know how to deal with their stolen goods, that's weird. That's a really weird situation.
People do things and then they go like, oh, actually that was wrong, wasn't it?
But they could put it back. If they realise, and they haven't,
they want to go through that rigmarole again.
They haven't realised they're going through a lot more rigmarole.
They want more fun.
They haven't realised that they've done anything wrong. All they think that's wrong is keeping it. They have no point if they gone, oh, hang on, and robbing it was wrong. They're fine with that. They think keeping stuff is bad.
Nothing wrong with robbing.
They think stealing, robbing, mugging, that's all fine, but keeping, no, that's bad. They never keep it. When these guys go shopping, they get home and start feeling guilty. They're like, oh no, I don't think I should keep this like CD I've bought.
Exactly. It's like the scene in the car park. If they'd have kept the policeman, that would have been wrong. But you know, kicking him,
punching him and kicking him,
assaulting him's fine, but keeping him, that's wrong.
Okay, so this is a world.
They need to go get that policeman and shove him in the collection tin, force him in there.
This is a world where keeping stuff is wrong, but everything else is okay, right? And that is why Rafe Dix is wrong to get rid of that bus.
Yes,
right? Because he's like, I can't keep the bus. That's wrong. That'd be morally wrong for me to keep a bus, and to keep 36 buses, that'd be really bad.
Yeah,
I better lose it. Makes a lot of sense now. All right, so but we want to do the right thing, persisted Tommy. Well, Polly said, deep in thought, you could sell all the food, then give the profits to charity. Why don't you sell the food and give your profits to charity?
Yeah, sell the food, yeah. I'm not sure how long this leg of lamb's going to last without a good freezer.
Great, exclaimed Daniel. we could open up a shop.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's open a shop.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
plan.
But we can't do it now. Because, like, it's the middle of the night and we're in a hotel. So we can't just open a shop.
No,
And what
we
he
can't
actually
do it for like about 10 years till
Yeah.
we're adults and can open shops.
It'll have to be tomorrow. That's what he actually says.
Oh, right.
We can't do it now. It'll have to be tomorrow. We can't do it. It would be crazy right now to try and open a shop in the middle of the night in a hotel. That would be insane. But tomorrow, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll just open a shop. Like just magic shop, man. And Polly can help if she wants to.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, please. I've always wanted to be a salesperson.
Really?
Well, second choice after a vicaress.
Vicaress.
She wants to be a vicaress, all right? Which is not a thing. Vicaress is not a thing. And I mean...
So you should best stick with salesperson then. 'Cause
Yeah. The second choice after vicaress. When I found out that wasn't a thing, I
want to
thought...
be a
oh,
space monkey. That's not a thing. No, be a salesperson.
I'll take my second choice. Yeah, I mean...
It's a bit of a step down, though, isn't it? Tramp, then. I always wanted to be a tramp. Well, second choice, you have to be in a space monkey.
I think we were still reasonably young when the Church of England started allowing women to be vicars. So it probably was possible. It's just that you didn't know that vicaress wasn't a word. All right, great. We'll do it tomorrow then. Yeah, open a shop. Till tomorrow, said Tommy. Till tomorrow, the others rang in chorus.
What about till tomorrow? Yeah. Just
They're going to open a shop.
I don't know what they're going to do till then. Not open a shop.
Eat all those crisps and cake that they
Yeah,
nicked.
yeah.
They're going to go, right, let's open that shop. Wait, what happened to all the crisps?
Okay, so now we're going to return to the casino where Carlos is
Yeah.
playing a fruit machine for £10 a spin.
£10 a spin. Well, that's probably got a big jackpot then, hasn't it?
Well, let's find out, shall we? Yeah.
Carlos stood on tiptoes to reach the large handle. He pulled it down hard and watched the four wheels go round. A pineapple, grapes, strawberry, and a cherry. Carlos clapped his hand gleefully. Cherry in any position, £10.
Got his tenner back.
Yeah. So what do you reckon? Is he going to basically win something? And
He's going
buy
to
the
win that.
bus?
He's going to win that £10,000, isn't he? Not that he needs to. He's a fucking Prince of France, right?
Yeah. He's a Prince of France. Yeah.
Prince of France.
Or he's gonna like spin it next time, and it's gonna go 1 bus, 2 buses,
Yeah.
3 buses.
Oh, fucking hell.
4 buses!
Oh my God, 4
I
buses.
have won 4 buses. Here, Ref, why don't you have one?
Ching,
of
ching,
these?
ching, 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 ching. And the bus comes out and runs him over.
4 buses come out, yeah.
Kills him.
Yeah, and then Rafe's all like, all right, I think I've got a bus, mates. I've glued 4 buses together, we're fine. It's not as good as the 36 I was hoping for, but it'll do.
Should get us to Portsmouth, though, in 1/4 of the time.
Yeah. We'll just have to walk.
I don't think you understand buses.
Anything. Right, so he's playing. French Carlos is playing he's just won £10, right? He collected the £10 note from the large depository section at the bottom of the machine.
The large depository section.
Brilliant bit of description there.
I will just get this out of the large depository section of the machine.
At the bottom of the machine.
Yeah, oh my God.
I've got it from the depository section at the bottom of the machine. Okay. He put another note into the machine, but to no avail.
Oh.
He placed his 3rd note into the machine. Rafe still had said nothing. Tom had not come round. Oh, he fainted, I forgot. And Ken was looking helplessly around him. Then he noticed it. Only a few feet away stood one of the pupils being bombarded by £10 notes. Lights and other noise from loud sirens. The money was spilling from a large fruit machine, and Ken could see Carlos had got 4 buses. Then a bus came out and killed him. No, Carlos had got 4 bananas. I don't think he means Carlos has got 4 bananas to have with his milk. I think he means on the slot machine.
Oh, look, he's got 4 bananas. Well, 4 bananas means you win a bus.
Yeah. What would eat 4 bananas? 4 bananas.
Oh no, monkeys is coming on. This monkey starts spilling out the fruit.
Quick, give him a banana. So, you remember the twins, Cara and Sarah? The piss-throwing twins, Sarah and Cara?
Piss-throwing twins.
Yeah, well, let's find out what's happening with them. Hurrah! Screamed Sarah as she dived into the hotel's large heated swimming pool, complete with wave machine and tunnel slides. Right, we mentioned this last time because this is a kind of dream holiday for you, isn't it? It's like you said, you've split yourself into a bunch of different kids, and these kids are just doing all the things you would love to do: gambling and winning a crap load of money on a slot machine.
Yeah.
Jumping into a pool with a wave machine and slides on your own
Yeah.
and with a friend at night.
Yeah.
Robbing
my twin sister.
Yeah. Robbing snack machines.
Yeah.
Eating 2 suitcases full of cake. This is just your dream come true.
Losing a bus. I just love losing buses.
Well, but the adults aren't fulfilling your dreams. That's the thing. The kids are. You know, you've got to have adults in a situation like this, but they're there to be the foils of the children. But the children are all just, and you know, like Marcus Peabody, and it's like, you know, just suddenly the hot girl fancies him because he's in the right place at the right time. And that's always a good one, isn't it? He doesn't have to try. You know, when you're a kid, it's all like, oh, he just happens, and then she's all like, oh, I quite fancy you. This is great, Cara shouted. Yes, wonderful. Probably would have been better if you'd changed first,
Yeah, good.
observed the pool attendant who had just arrived. I don't think your mum will be very pleased that you've been swimming in your school uniform.
I got a school uniform.
Nonsense, said Sarah. We're practising for grade 3. You have to wear clothes for that. Aye, well, just you behave yourselves,
Yeah.
he shouted as they began to swim off down to the other end. The attendant left the pool
Left it.
as he was off duty.
Who's on duty?
And why is he there if he's off duty? And how does being off duty be like, all right, you kids, carry on drowning. It's not my job to save you morons. Do what you like. I mean, they've broken in, right? It's closed. The pool is closed and they've broken in. And
Well,
the
he
pool
was
attendant is there going, what are you doing, you dirty buggers? You know, and then, I'm off duty. Don't worry about it. Carry on. Don't be here when I get back on duty tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock or you'll be in trouble.
Don't be floating face down when I get me tomorrow, will you?
Yeah. I don't want to fish you out.
Get in real trouble for that.
So he says, behave yourself. We will, Cara shouted back.
Yeah, we will.
I wish we could have the wave machine switched on, though, spluttered Sarah. Perhaps we can. Sarah smiled.
He is a bad man.
Who is?
The pool attendant is a bad man.
Terrible man, yeah. Just leave these 2 kids in a pool.
Well, he's actually shut. You can't be here.
All right, I'm off home now.
Bye,
Whatever
Mum.
you do, don't press that button that says wave machine on. All right, look, it's over here. It's a big red one. Don't press that. It'll switch the wave machine on. And don't press that release the sharks button. It's over here, will you?
Yeah.
No, we won't. Don't worry. Okay, I'm going to press the button.
I don't even want to tell you what happens when you press that one.
Alligators come out.
Grapes come out.
It's fine. It's just like the grapes. Yeah.
Shark-filled grapes.
Shark-filled grapes. That's either some very big grapes or very small sharks.
Yeah.
And if it's small sharks that fit in a grape, don't worry about
Probably
it.
just
So they're annoying.
somewhere in between. It's medium-sized sharks inside medium-sized grapes. Well, not medium-sized grapes.
They're still massive.
Yeah, but these grapes are bigger, dimensionally transcendental grapes.
Tart grapes.
There's more sharks on the inside of these grapes than there are on the outside of these grapes.
Well, that's not strictly true. Because there's one shark on the inside of this grape. And I mean, outside of this grape is all the other sharks that exist, all right? So I mean, what you're saying is patently untrue.
I know.
Will Carlos buy the bus back? And is £10,000 enough to pay for a gold bus? Will Sarah and Cara survive their night alone in the swimming pool?
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Find out in 2 weeks on the...
Was writer in the world? Was writer in the world? Was writer in the world? Was writer in the
second. Did that say 2 weeks?
Yeah, we're having next week off, so we will be back with the next episode in 2 weeks.
I can't wait 2 weeks to find out if a bear shits in the woods.
Well, go to the forest and have a look then.
Right, I will do.
All right, well, probably take you 2 weeks. That's why we're having next week off, because Howard is going to the forest to find out if it's full of bear shit or not.
I am going there now. Milk. I've gone really.
If you want something to listen to from us next week, why don't you join our secret gang on Patreon, where we give people stuff every week? And that's on top of all this guff that we release for free as well. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. We will see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye, Miss.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.